Come to the last conversation of the high school football regular season with NFL Hall of Famer, Aliceville, Alabama high school grade, Florida State grade, Walter Jones, kindly enough to join us in Seattle as he's in the midst of the NFL football season with the Hawks up in the Pacific Northwest. Walter, we've had a great season of great conversations, valuable lessons for so many of our young people. Wanted to ask you about just there's always a goal to be attained. You had to have some hopes and some dreams to meet those goals. For you, and talking to so many young people and being around so many elite athletes and those young men and women that are on and off the playing field, lessons or guidance that you've kind of given to them, your own kids, about understanding the dream, the hope of something to attain on the playing field for life, but then the process of working toward that and how difficult that road can be to attain that goal.
It's gonna be tough. It's a journey. I think that you once you go through it, you don't know it's a journey until you get to a certain point of your life. Like for me personally, now everything I do now, I say that it's happening because of the things I did on the football field. I'm able to sit here and talk to you and give my words of wisdom. And for me, I hopefully that one something whenever you talk to someone, you're always hoping that you reach someone. You hope that you hit something for someone. So for me, I think that's the number one thing about, just just being uh just being in it and want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I think once you find that love for it, you want to do it. Like I said, when I played the game when I was in high school, I wasn't looking no further than, okay, this is something I want to do. This coach want me to play. But when like I say, when you have someone that's backing you, that see your potential, and then that person want to get the best out of you. So I think that's the number one thing. And then being able to set goals, have dreams, have goals, set goals, set goals. So okay, I want to, I'm a big avid of education, so I would tell people. This is my GP. This is what my GP I want to be for when I leave school. Okay, this is the schools I want to look at. These, like you can have these levels of schools that you said I want to play at, I want to be a part of. And I think the hard part is putting the work in. I think uh are you gonna work when, okay, if somebody say, let's go run some gashers on a Sunday, or let's go run some gashers on Friday, Saturday morning, but you want to go to the high school dance Friday night and now you're not able to do it. So I think in like what are you willing to sacrifice for the bigger picture? And I tell kids now, I tell my kids right now, I say enjoy life, prepare, and so whatever you looking for right now is going to be there when you get to my age. And I tell people that all the time that. A lot of times, people say, "Oh, you're different. You're the 1%er." And still, again, I had to put the work in. A lot of times, like for my kids, I always, if you see my social stuff, I'm always doing stuff in the community because I want for me personally, when I retired, I was like, okay, I'm gonna enjoy it. At 34 years old, I'm like, okay, this is life. But then my kids came down and saw me chilling. I'm like, that's not the example I want to set to them because they didn't see me put the hard work in. So at that point, I wanted them to see that, this is what happens when you do put the hard work. And now my son, he knows everything now, but I'm dad to him. I don't know enough. You listen to people outside of the person that's the person you should be listening to. And I think, my son have figured that out. But um, just enjoy the journey, man. I think that's the number one thing I could tell a kid to enjoy it. And if you want it, don't let anyone tell you you can't have it. If you have a vision, because once I put all my eggs in a basket, I put them in the basket, and I ran with it. But I was willing to listen too. So I tell people all the time, are you coachable too? Because you can be great at something, but are you coachable? And I think a lot of times that's what you see. The mistake with a lot of great kids is that are they coachable? Are they okay? They're not used to somebody yelling at them. They're not used to someone telling them they're doing something wrong because everybody have put this on you to say you're the greatest or you doing this. But still, again, no matter how great you are, you're gonna get I call it refocused because you get loose and you're like, oh, this is easy for me. And then all of a sudden, this person's just as good as you. So I think for a lot of time, it's all about levels in high school. You find out, can I play this game? Then you get there, okay, I can't play in this game. Then you get to the next level, can I play in this game? So I think it's all about making sure that whatever level of football that you choose to play in, make sure that you're at peak condition and ready to play and be ready to go. And I think a lot of times it's all about sacrificing. What are you willing to sacrifice to get what you want in the end? You know, you can see all these players, they out here playing. You know, a lot of times, you know, you'll be watching the games and you see these guys with the bracelets on and all this stuff on. And a lot of times you hear somebody say, "Oh my God, they got too much." Like, but they don't understand the work that those people put in to be able to wear that. No matter how much it costs, those guys are working when ain't nobody. Those are the elites that are working when ain't nobody else working. When you can go out and run on a Saturday morning without anybody yelling at you, can you be self motivated too? So those are the things I tell kids, just to be able to see the vision of what you want in life. And it's not going to happen at 21. It might not happen at 25, but if you're putting that work in, that what do you call, what I want to say, that the reward would be amazing. So that's what I say. You put the work in, the award gonna be amazing. So I tell I can look at my career and say my award is what I'm doing now. I'm sitting here talking to you, or I'm doing stuff in the community. That tells me I did it the right way, because if I didn't do it the right way, they won't be want to talk to me. So that's why I look at it. And this game requires you to be something special too. You have to always realize that you're not like everybody else, or you can't act like everybody else. And I think that's with parenting too. A lot of times my kids have this issue with, why can't I do it? Because people watches you all the time. So, and I don't shine from that. I like that because it makes my kids be responsible, because they understand that someone is watching you at all time. And I think a lot of time with players, they don't understand that they can be the big man on campus, but they don't understand that everything is predicated on what you do, not what everybody else is doing. And that's the difference between, you separate the great ones from the good ones, because you have to understand that everything you do, people are watching you, and understand that you got an opportunity to do something special. So I would say be smart, but enjoy the journey.
Absolutely. Fantastic conversation from week zero to now with NFL Hall of Famer Walter Jones. We truly, truly appreciate you being able to do this for WFF for North Alabama, for the state of Alabama. So many people have really enjoyed these conversations throughout the year. We will for sure do this again next high school football season to get everyone prepared and be able to reach out and touch some other youngsters on and off the playing field. Of course, student athletes, not only in football, but all sports, and could hear a valuable lesson. Walter, many thanks, my man. Enjoy the rest of the NFL regular season, man, and we'll be in touch soon.
Yes, man. Appreciate that. I just want to say this, man. Just like, I want to hope everybody, hope that this was informative for everybody, what I'm saying? First year learning and being able to, hopefully that I can reach someone, even reach a kid or even reach a parent. So I just want to say, hopefully that works out. And I just want to say congratulations to all the high schools. And I know it's getting close to playoff time and stuff like that. So enjoy, guys, and good luck on all your endeavors. And I hope that all you guys get what you deserve this year, and that's the championship.